Good morning. This is Wendy coming to you with another easy makeup tutorial. How's everybody today? I am starting out with Dermablend. My last video, probably last couple of videos, I was using Studio Fix. Where's the thing? Studio Fix by MAC in NC45, which I love. What I don't like about it is they don't give you very much in the container. And I don't use a lot of foundation, just a little bit. But today I'm using my Dermablend in Chroma 570W. Is this correct? I don't know. This looks kind of crooked. Anyway, again, this is an easy makeup tutorial using no highlighting or contouring. And I don't know, sometimes when I'm looking back at the videos, I see that, you know, the makeup might not be smooth on every part, or on my face, should I say. But it's okay. It's not a video about perfection. It's just a video about looking better, us older girls just trying our best to look better and using makeup and not being afraid of makeup, because most people are afraid of makeup. You know, when they say, oh, I don't wear makeup, it's because they're afraid. So I am showing the women who, well, it's for anybody. This tutorial is for anybody. But what I'm trying to show the women that are a little bit more intimidated by makeup, that it doesn't take that much. And you don't have to do the contouring and highlighting. You know, a lot of the makeup artists nowadays, which they are great, I love them. They, I don't know why this seems like it's crooked. They use, you know, the highlighting and contouring, which is fine. But if you're intimidated by makeup a bit, you won't. If you have to do that, you probably won't do it. And this is Dermablend setting powder in warm saffron. And just so you know, I was told that Dermablend is now going out of business. Boo. It's my favorite to wear. I love the coverage that it gives me. And I'm pretty lucky because I don't really have troubled skin. It's just a part of my DNA, I would say. I don't have troubled skin. I don't get breakouts. I've never had acne. I don't get dry patches and stuff like that. So, and if you guys see me looking over here, remember my mirror is over there. So how was everybody's week? My week was fine. Thank God. The Lord brought us through. And I know in the last video I said that I was going to get some microphones. Well, I got the microphones. They came in. I did a little test run, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it made me sound. I don't like the way it made me sound, so It didn't sound as well as I thought it was going to sound. And also, when reading my Bible this week, I was reading Romans chapter 1. It's so good. It was talking about, Paul was talking about how God, how we should know him and want to know him and follow his orders and live as sin-free as possible. You guys should read it. Romans 1, the whole first chapter of Romans 1. I think it's 1 through 32 or something like that, but it's amazing. Just that I can't even get off of the first chapter. It's so good. And he's talking about if we don't, want to do what he's telling us to do, he would just give us up and turn us over to a debased mind, which is like a reprobate mind. You don't want that. I don't want that. But read it. It's awesome. Okay, I think today I'm gonna attempt to do some greens that I saw. This is Morphe. I'm gonna do some greens. I saw this like a picture of this lady. She had on beautiful green eyeshadows, and I was like, ooh. And my mom, she loved green eyeshadows. And my granddaughter, my 6-year-old granddaughter, was watching one of my videos yesterday. And she said, she calls me Ma. Ma, why do you use your fingers? You should use brushes. Why don't you use brushes when you're doing your makeup? Because she uses brushes with her makeup, she told me. And I told her, I said, I know I like brushes, have nothing against them, but I don't know. I just use my fingers on especially when I'm doing shadows on my lid. I use my fingers. Also, on my previous video, I was talking about going out or where to go to meet men. I still don't know. Here in my city, I don't know where to go. So I'm just gonna I don't know. Gotta make a way. Okay, so I have that on my lid. And you guys, I used to say that I would do these videos like in 20 minutes or less. That hasn't been working. 20 minutes or less. I keep thinking that this is crooked. I can't tell. Okay. So, I'm going to go in with let's do something bold. This is Juvia's. And the name of that color is, I have my glasses here, my readers, my cheaters. Molly or Mally, M-A-L-I, Molly. Okay. I'm going to get my brush. And I'm going to go here. See that? It's pretty. I love eyeshadow. See that? The advertisement or the picture that I saw of the lady with the greens on, she had like 4 or 5 green shadows. I said I was going to try to do it. I should have just done a screenshot and studied it, but I didn't. I'll just wing it, okay? So I'm gonna go in with this other green over here. My granddaughter be happy to see that I'm using a brush. She is something else. Okay, like that. And remember, you know, a lot of times, some of the times, women of color feel as if they can't use different shades of, you know, like greens and blues, but we can. We can wear anything that anybody else would wear. I would say even more so because we're nice and chocolatey, and most colors are gonna pop, you know, from the back, from our, you know, the background being a darker canvas. Okay. Yes, so also in Romans 1, you guys, the Lord was like giving us a blueprint on what to do and what not to do. Okay, I'm going to take, I don't know, let me see. I'm going to take another green. It's really not hard to live for Christ. He'll give you, he'll show you the way to go. I think I'm gonna take that and go up here a little bit. See how that gave it another layer? So now it's 1, 2, 3. 3 different shades of green, but I wanted to go right here with a little darker color just to give it something different. A little bit more contrast, I would say. Okay. Let's see. Okay. But yes, the Lord will give us a blueprint on how to follow His will and His commandments. And it's not hard to do, because the main thing to do is love Christ with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. And when we do those things, we pretty much got it together. Okay, guys. Now it's going to be interesting how I got to bring that all together, huh? But once I do my eyebrows and, you know, get my eyeliner on and all that, MAC Smolder. Yeah, just love the Lord, trust the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. I know for some people, especially when they're not Christians or they, you know, weren't born or living a very religious I don't know if I want to use the word religion, a Christian lifestyle when they were growing up, it's hard to just believe that it's that simple. That you can believe on something that you've never seen before. But the more that you seek the Lord, the more you're going to find Him. The more that you seek the Lord, the more that He's going to reveal Himself to you. And sometimes, loving your neighbor as yourself, sometimes it's not hard. Sometimes it's not easy. Because the enemy is going to put people in your way. Or should I say, the enemy will direct people to cross your path that's hard to love. But that's when we have to, less of us, more of God. Put on our whole armor. Your helmet of salvation. Breastplate of righteousness. Belt of truth. Shoes of peace. Shield of faith. Sword of the Spirit. If we put that on every day, and die to yourself, less of me, more of God. Lord, less of me, God. Fill me up with you, Lord, because He's already inside of us. Lord, fill me up with your Holy Spirit, Lord Jesus, and let me operate out of you, not out of me. And when we do that, and we really mean it, it makes it easier to love those people that's hard to love. Because they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that you can't love them or don't love them. Especially if they know that you're a Christian. Yeah, they want to prove to you in the world that you're not. So they'll do anything to aggravate you. And it's hard because it's hard to get tried like that. But we still have to just smile. Smile and keep it going. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, I'm going to go in the center with I believe. Let's see if I like that. No, I think I might. I'm going to change to this. Yep. Some days when I'm trying my best to be a light that shows, that's the main time the enemy aggravates me. And I just have to tell him, I see you, enemy. I see you and I see what you're trying to do. Trying to knock me off my square. Then I just get to rebuking him. Get away from me. I I don't even say, get thee behind me, Satan. I said, get away from me. I don't want you nowhere around me. I don't even want him behind me. Okay. I don't know. This is a wild eye. I thought that purple eye that I did on my last video was wild. But this one is wow. See? But the main thing about doing eyeshadow, just don't be afraid of it. It can be scary, but once you start doing it, you can't be afraid. I was talking to my niece this week, and she was telling me that last Sunday, going to church, she decided, my niece Rhonda, she bought me this Kaleidoscope by Sassy Jones. And this is the purple that I chose to wear on my last video, because I love purple and so does she. But I was doing it for the movie The Color Purple, because it was my ode to the movie. I wore a purple shadow and a purple purse with all black. She said that she tried her best to get that purple on, and it was all over her face, all over her nose, all over her cheeks. It was everywhere. Oh my gosh. And I wanted to, you know, like I always tell you guys, you can't do that when you're getting ready to go somewhere. You have to practice a color that you've never worn before when you're not going anywhere. Okay, I'm going to get my blending brush, and I'm just going to have to blend all of this together. Okay, see? Yeah, she said she had makeup everywhere. I'm like, oh my gosh. But guess what? At least she tried. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's just makeup. Like I said, my makeup tutorials aren't about perfection. It's not about perfection. It's about putting your best foot forward, doing the best that you can. You know, I see a lot of these makeup artists and their work is perfect. Now, when I'm doing makeup like for somebody else, I try to get it as perfect as possible. But when I'm doing it for myself, I don't think about perfection. I just think about, it's really the illusion, guys. It's just the illusion. And no matter how perfect or imperfect my makeup is, somebody is going to tell me that day, oh my God, your makeup is so pretty. Okay, you see, I don't hardly have hair on this side. I have some good hair right here with my eyebrows. but I'm gonna try to make it look like, sometimes if you just take strokes like this, you'll look like you're wearing, like you're have more hair than what you do. You see that? Pretty soon I am going to be offering a service. Well, I want to do the eyebrow tinting. I do eyebrow tinting already. However, I want to, let me see, looking for my pencil. I want to do a different type of tinting. And once I perfect it, I'm going to start doing mine too. It's not like, quite like, let's see. When you, what do you call that? When you get the eyes like tattooed on? Microblading. See? But it's something that lasts for at least 2 weeks. And I'm going to be offering that at my salon. I already do lashes. So now I want to do a more, it's not permanent, it just lasts a little longer, eyebrow tinting. Can you see? Not perfect. It's not perfect. That's not what we're trying to do. And I'm already at 27 minutes. I'm supposed to be almost done, you guys. Uh-oh. Rut row. I like that. Okay, let me get some lashes on. So when you're getting ready to go somewhere, remember, that's not the time to try a different eyeshadow or shadow that you're not good at, putting on. Like my niece. She doesn't wear makeup enough to try to put on a glitter eye and then just go ahead and go where she's going. No. You'll have glitter everywhere. But I give you credit for trying, Rhonda. I love you. She's my third oldest niece. But she's not old enough to be my child. I'm only 10 years older than her. But I call her my oldest daughter. We're very close. I love her like she's my daughter. Okay, guys. Okay, here's the lash. Make sure it's a little tacky. Dallas Cowboys play today, girls. Whew. And guys, if there are one or two guys watching. Yes, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. Whatever. I love them. But you know, back in the day with Tony Dorsett, Hollywood Henderson, my high school days, I love Dallas Cowboys. I like Miami too. But Miami lost yesterday. Man. I like that too. Okay, you can take your makeup sponge and kind of clean up around your eyes. Sometimes I'll take my powder, put just a little bit more on. Okay, get my Navcon A. Looking for some lip gloss. A lot of times I grab my lip gloss when I'm leaving out, and it's like they're all in the car. I got this one little one up here. Doesn't have a name on it because it's worn off. Another easy makeup tutorial by Wendy Ram. Using no contouring or highlighting. Today I'm using greens, and I do wear my eyeshadow a little heavy even in the daytime. Sometimes I go lighter, but hey, that's just my thing. And you can also take the technique that I use and use lighter colors. It's up to you. But anyway, thanks for the following. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like and share. Go Cowboys. See you guys next week. Thank you. Remember Romans chapter 1. You'll love it. Thank you.